Welcome back to Your Health Matters with Health Coach Lisa. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm going to go over my supplements, my vitamins, and my herbal teas that I use and I find beneficial. First, I'm going to make my disclaimer that whatever I'm talking about with vitamins, supplements, teas, I am not claiming this will cure or heal you. These are choices. Nutrition, wellness, that is all a personal choice. I do not choose pharmaceutical way. I have been taking herbs, natural vitamins for over 30 years. And you always want to look up the side effects of whatever you're taking, from your pharmaceutical to your natural. Let's get started. I want to first introduce what I take for inflammation. It is actually called oregano oil. Yes, you can cook with oregano oil or oregano herbs. I use this medicinally for not only just inflammation, but my immunity. This one is actually in a capsule form. I get it in a farmer's market, but you can find everything that I'm talking about here today on Amazon. You can go to Amazon and get these. They do have some pretty good deals. And there's also the liquid form. You just take half a dropper full. You don't need a lot of this, but this has been excellent for my immune system and reduction of inflammation. Also, I found it's beneficial for high cholesterol. The next one is called Mushroom Energizer. Mushroom Energizer is, I take it every morning. You can take these 2 every morning with your breakfast. I cannot drink caffeine no more, so I use Mushroom Energizer. And it's been beneficial. I've seen a difference in my energy levels and even my mental agility. Now, this one is my favorite. I'm going to suggest, if you are a menopausal woman, you have a hormone imbalance, a thyroid imbalance, get you some ashwagandha. This has been a godsend for me. I've been using it close to 6 years. I even used this during the pandemic. I ended up getting COVID, unfortunately. I did nothing but holistic, all natural. Anyways, they'll tell you there's nothing they can do for you. So I use this in all of my teas and lemon with water or lemon water. All of these have been very beneficial. Everything that I'm talking about, I've been using 20 years plus. Now, this one was something, I guess, in the past 6 years, when I end up finding out I had a thyroid problem and I had a hormonal imbalance, along with being menopausal. Oh, this was a lifesaver. It got rid of my hot flashes. It got rid of the moodiness. Ashwagandha has been a lifesaver. Again, I get these in my local farmer's market, or unless you have a Sprouts where you live, you can get all of these things on Amazon. And I take 2 of these every day. Now, I take these about 4 days a week. Sometimes, again, I'll skip like 2 or 3 days on everything, because you don't have to take everything every day. But that is my choice. And then I want to talk about turmeric. Now, that is a herb. You can just get it in a herb, but it's in a capsule formula. So I prefer to take the capsules over getting herbs, or getting in a herbal formula. It's already in the capsule. And these are going to be only 1 a day. Again, I get them at Sprouts, which is a farmer's market. And these will help with inflammation, immunity, very good for the heart, very good for the brain, and helps rid the body of actually toxins. Okay? And then I want to talk about the next one is vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is extremely important. Vitamin D3 will help with brain function, immunity. Again, vitamin D3, this one is in capsule form. It is actually good for your bones. So vitamin D3 is highly recommended, especially if you have like osteoporosis or arthritis. You want to get it either in capsule or you can get it in the gel formula, and they're very inexpensive. Now I got this again at my local farmer's market, again at Sprouts, but you can order all these things off online. And this one I take at bedtime. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's called magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate is really good for muscle relaxation and sleep support. And I can tell you, it definitely works. It is 2 veggie capsules every day with water. It will help, not only will it help your sleep, but magnesium is something that a lot of people are just deficient in, period. So even if you have a good night's sleep and you don't need it and you don't have muscle cramps, you still want to consume magnesium, as we are deficient in magnesium, which is a mineral. So I take 3 of these at bedtime. Again, check on Amazon, or if you have a Sprouts, or just if you have a nutritional store anywhere in your state. So I'm going to move on now to some of the things that I'm taking in powder that I put inside my water or my juices. Now, I personally juice. I don't buy juice from the store because it has too much sugar. So I try to juice or just drink water. This is called vitamin C crystals. It is pure absorbic vitamin C. You do not want to take a lot of this, but if you have a low immunity or a cold or flu is coming on, you want to take vitamin C. And it's going to be only 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now I mix this in water. I prefer water, and this will boost your immune system. This will keep you, if you know you got a cold or flu coming on, hurry up and take this. This will last, goodness, this is good for almost 3 years because it is 800 servings, and it does not expire. This doesn't expire until 2027. Now, that's why I got it. This is a lifesaver. This is good for people that are dealing with low immunities or immune function problems. This is, or you want to prevent colds and flus. You want to get some of this. It's not too expensive. You can get this on Amazon. This has been lasting me a pretty long time. And vitamin C coats your red blood cells. So I only take it maybe 3 days a week, or when my immunity is feeling really low. And here is, I'm sure you're familiar with these. Chia seeds are excellent. This is high in omegas, potassium, and calcium. I love this stuff. I put it in my yogurt, and you just take about a teaspoonful. And this is also very good for the heart. As you know, omegas are very good for the heart. And then I also have my spirulina. Very good. This is my green superfood. This also has blue spirulina, pineapple, kelp, and marine mineral blend. Blue spirulina is better, in my opinion, than green spirulina. Anything that is green, blue, purple, colorful foods are very, very good for you. Green spirulina is okay. I wouldn't say that it's not good, but I have found that blue spirulina is more beneficial. And this actually has pineapple powder in it, which is 3,000 milligrams. And pineapple powder is really, pineapples period are good for inflammation and getting rid of pain. That's interesting, right? This is considered your greens, but we are a very minerally deficient society. We need our minerals. You can get them in these spirulina, or you can get them in your foods, but I prefer a cup of this every single day. And now I'm going to move on to my collection of teas. I want to start with organic green tea. This is actually called Prince of Peace tea. You can actually get this on Amazon. It has 100 tea bags. This is not like Lipton tea at all. This is the real green tea. I have been using this close to 20 years. Green tea is high in antioxidants, and it is good for your liver, your body, your mind, everything. Green tea, at least 1 cup a day, will help you detoxify and keep your immune system very strong. I do not use sugar. I use a little bit maybe of honey, and sometimes I just drink it just plain. But this is the real deal. It is organic, and I only pay about $6.95 for 100 tea bags. It's a store that we have in town. That's all they have is teas, herbs, everything, mushrooms, everything in there. But I don't know where you can get it at in your city or your state, but you can go and get this particular brand again on Amazon. It might be a little bit more pricier, but it's well worth it. And it's way different from Lipton green tea. This is the real green tea. And the next one, this is one of my favorite brands as well, Buddha Teas. This is a mushroom wellness blend. I'm all about wellness. I'm all about immunity. And this particular brand I really love. It is going to come from a source that is certified. That's another reason why I use this particular brand. So mushrooms, again, are really good for energy and for wellness. And then I have my Sleepy Temple blend. This is actually a herbal blend that helps with a peaceful night's sleep. I use one of these per night before I go to bed, along with my magnesium glycinate, and then I drink a cup of warm water. Warm water will actually help you sleep, I found out. So with this blend, the magnesium glycinate, some days I don't always use this. So if you don't use any type of teas or anything, if you're having trouble sleeping, drink a cup of warm water. And the last one I found at my tea store, and I think they got every kind of tea you could possibly think of. Tea is actually considered medicinal. Tea has been around for how long? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to totally agree, it is medicinal. It's helped me through my health ailments, And this one, dandelion root, you may have not have ever heard of it. I'm not sure if you can get this on Amazon. It supports a healthy digestion and liver. If you don't know by now, your liver is your filter for your body, just like a car. Your liver is where everything goes. That's why I suggest drinking lemon water every morning, every single morning. Cut you half a lemon, let it sit for about 20 minutes, and you will see a difference even in your energy. So if you're feeling sluggish, no energy, drink lemon water. But these are, I still have more teas, but these are the main ones that I use. And I hope that that you have found this helpful today. And maybe if you're not if you've never taken any nutritional or wellness things and you're looking on going down that path, all of these ones you can either get on Amazon or, again, go to your local health food store. Again, it is a personal choice. I choose holistic natural because it's worked for me. Again, always look up your side effects before you take whatever you're given, pharmaceutical or even, again, your natural. Now that concludes my lesson on vitamins, supplements, and teas, and I hope that it resonates with you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are looking for a health coach, you can send me an email at yourhealthmatters777@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. Until next time, please take care of yourself, stay well, stay healthy, and remember, health is wellness. Without your health, you have nothing. God bless, and I'll see you next time.